Grand Rising. It's your sister from another mister, Lovely Fly Shy, back with another video. How are you all doing? I hope all is well with each and every one of you. And I want to thank all, 862 of you for subscribing and supporting your girl on this journey of self-discovery, transformation, healing, and evolving into the multi-dimensional creature being that I was destined to be. And I hope that in this motivational video and uplifting word of hope and salvation and the promise of recovery, I hope it uplifts your spirit if you are dealing with gambling and any form of addiction. You know, I've been gambling free or sober from gambling. Gambling free didn't even make sense. I have been free of gambling for 6 months now. And I'm very proud of myself for getting to this point. And I want you guys to know that it is possible for you as well. But you just got to do the work. Because just because it's possible doesn't mean it's going to be easy. All right, but we're going to get into the video. I don't want to hold you all too long. But if you randomly came across this, by the way, go ahead and subscribe. And stay on and hang on with me until the end. Don't forget to like and comment. I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate all of your comments and all of you who comment. I don't know, I love connecting with you guys. That is another reason why I do this as well. But yeah, let me stop rambling and get into the video. All right, peace and love always, grand rising and happy healing. Alrighty, so let's get into why I stopped gambling and what really carried me and propelled me forward, even in the midst of temptation and desire, you know. So if you guys remember, back in, I believe it was April, I made the video, and I was shocked at how many of you that touched. I was like, whoa, you know, I was being my complete authentic self, and I was being real and raw in the flesh with you all, opening up about this terrible destructive habit, this behavior. You know, I was very open and clear and concise with you all about it, to the very best of my abilities. And you know, I was really called to share this message with you all because I've come a long way. You know, I know that financially wise, I'm still cleaning up the mess that I made, but I trust in this process. I trust in this journey, and I'm not going to allow my temporal fears or, you know, those self-doubts that may arise. I will not let that overpower all of this work that I have done thus far to get to this point. But yeah, you know, I decided 6 months ago, I was like, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. You guys, when I tell you I was a destructive, pathological, ignorant, what is the other word I'm looking for? Compulsive gambler. Excuse me if my nose sounds a little stuffy, by the way. But yeah, I was a compulsive gambler. Like my every thought was on gambling. My next fix, my next hit, You know, I was so worried about hitting. And when I tell you guys, I used to hit all the time. But I would play it back. If not in the same night, the same day, but that same week. That casino got their money back, plus more. You know, I freed myself when I actually started feeling. And hold on, guys, let me blow my nose 1 second. Alrighty, so I left off on the aspect of feeling. Feeling relates and connects highly to beating the temptation and, you know, training your mind to reject those thoughts, training your brain to reject the desires, you know. So, what has kept me out of the casino for this 6 months is just remembering those times, you know, in my darkest of hours, having spent my last dime knowing that I have kids to feed, to clothe, to house, you know, knowing that I had bills and other responsibilities. However, admittedly, all of that went to the back of my head. All of that was placed on the back burner. My addiction came before everything and everyone. And when I sit and reflect on those times, I'm not angry with myself. You know, I have forgiven myself, right? But what is keeping me strong and content with my decision of giving up gambling and walking away from it and starting anew and turning over a new leaf in my life is just the fact that, wow, you know, you don't just lose money, you lose pieces and parts of yourself that for some you could never get back. And I just want to say, for any of you that are still going through gambling addiction or any addiction whatsoever, I want to tell you, real and raw in the flesh, that recovery is possible. Sobriety is possible. It's a struggle. It isn't going to be easy. You have to learn to train your mind and put mind over matter. You know, I've become so much more disciplined and so much more aware of the cause and the cause and effect of things, as well as the contrast of them. You see, with gambling, you know, you don't place your values or your morals in the forefront of your life. Gambling is in the forefront of your life. You know, and I just got tired of wasting time. I just got tired of losing myself and not knowing who the hell I was. I got tired of just being tired. I got tired of being broke. Like, for real. Like, and I make that disgusting face because it's like, when I think about it, it's like, damn, did I really spend all that damn money at the casino? Yes, I did. You know, but I just got tired. I got fed up with destroying myself. And you got to get fed up, my loves. You got to get so fed up with Not only the casino, not only with losing money or family, friends, loved ones, not only with the lies that you have to tell to hide your secret, to hide the double life you live, the double life you have to live in gambling, right? But you got to get sick and tired of that mess. The debt, the loans, the everything. Screwing up your credit time and time again. You guys, I done screwed up my credit like at least 3 times already. I would get it to a decent score. It would be slowly but surely progressing. For some reason, I don't know why it takes so long to build credit, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, it would be slowly increasing and things would be looking good. I'd be getting a credit card, approved for this, approved for that. And then boom, back at square one in ground zero. All due to gambling. The repossessions, the evictions, the going long periods of time without seeing my kids because my mind is so fixated on gambling, on a freaking slot machine. That is what freed me, remembering and reminding myself of where I had came from. All right, sorry you all, but I had to remember where I came from. And another reason why I am so convicted to make this video for you all today is because last night I had the thought that entered my mind at random. I don't mean to give you too much information or be vulgar or explicit in any way, but I'm one of those people. When I tell a story, I have to be detailed because that's how my brain works, But anywho, I was sitting on the toilet. I'm gonna be honest, and I was sitting there and I was reflecting. I wasn't pooping or anything, but I was just sitting. Okay, let's. You guys, I'm sorry. See, I have a sense of a dark humor, and my healing, I get comedic relief out of just looking at the bright side of things. So sorry, I don't mean to be silly because this is a serious matter, but you need to smile. Your soul needs to be uplifted. You've been through enough, okay? But anywho, I was sitting on the toilet and a thought entered my mind, and it was go to Dottie's, go try $100. And I was thinking to myself, what in the hell? I've been freed from this place for 6 months now. I, have strengthened my mind enough, to realign and navigate those thoughts elsewhere to something greater that I could be doing, such as working on my endeavors, my personal desires, what would fulfill me and bring me the most joy. And most of all, my purpose and fulfilling God's will over my life. But this thought, it entered my mind. I kid you all not. And a couple of days ago, I had took notes for this video. I've been supposed to get this video out, so I think that's another reason why God convicted me to share this with you all today and to send this message out, because the enemy will try to tempt you in your most vulnerable times. I'm gonna be straight up and completely real and honest with y'all. I can't afford to go and spend no $100, at no casino. I'll be, excuse my French, I'm working on it, but I'll be goddamned. For real, for real. I'll be goddamned if I throw my life away again. I'll be goddamned if I lose everything that I have built. If I relinquish my strength and give in to the enemy. and its tactics. I'll be damned. And you all, those of you who are still afflicted by this treacherous monster, I want you to get fed up. I want you to get tired. You got to start fighting the great fight. I get it. Addiction it's tough. And I understand everyone handles things differently. But if I can do it, you can do it. Hell, these casinos, the owners and everything like that, these folks is already billionaires. You sitting here trying to become one in a casino that had already won 10 times, 100 times over already. You know, you got to start doing that, having that inner dialogue within yourself. Trust me, it worked for me. It worked for me. And when that thought entered my mind last night, I immediately rejected it. I had to literally shake it out of my mind because the devil is a lie. It's like I said, I'll be damned if I return back to anything, anyone, or any place that had a hand in destroying me and breaking my spirit at one point. But let me tell you all, in my darkest of days and in my addictions, I was led to myself, who I am today. I was led to my calling. I was led to my purpose. So no, I do not regret once being a gambling addict, but that is not who I am today. And I can assure you of that. And today, you can declare and decree and command over your own life that it ends with you today. Put your foot down today. You know, this is really life or death, you guys. I want you all to see and understand the true reality of this. You know, I lost so much money. And though I have let bygones be bygones in terms of just trusting and keeping my faith that all will be restored and doing the work on my end to, you know, get there and to attain that and more, I just, you know, can't help but look back and just shake my head at times though. But I still trust in myself and my power to stay away and to never return. And I encourage you today to give it up. It is ruining your life. It is taking you away from your kids, your families, your friends, your husbands, your wives. You are becoming a person that you are not. You are doing things that you would not normally do had you been in your right and proper mind. Resist that enemy. As I left off, remember, resist the enemy and it will flee. You also have to want it. You have to want recovery. You have to want sobriety. And you have to believe deep within yourself that you are absolutely capable of it. You got to get tired, sick and tired of living the way you've been living. You got to be sick and tired of doing the things that you have to do to obtain the means to gamble in the first place. You got to be fed up with the feelings of regret, shame. You have to be fed up with the lies that you have to tell to keep your secret and to protect your double life, which is gambling. You have to be willing and ready to give it up at a moment's notice, because this is life or death if you do not gain control of your mind and conquer those thoughts. And then and only then will the limitations become endless. You will become limitless. You will be able to break free from the curse and from the evil of gambling. I wish you all success in your recovery and in your sobriety. I wish you all success in becoming who you were destined to be. It surely wasn't supposed to be no gambler. Alrighty? Peace and love.